Did you catch the Grass Valley roast in the Business Insider? We're going to talk about it. So Jaime Stathis moved here from Bozeman, Montana to our quaint little small town in Northern California. And it turns out she was really excited to come, and who could blame her? This place is amazing. So first off, Grass Valley is gorgeous. It's got a thriving art scene, a lot of music happening. It's got beautiful architecture. The food's pretty delicious. And in terms of location, it's ideal because you're just a couple hours from San Francisco. You can get to the ocean, you can get to the mountains. It's really great living. Jaime moved here. Right away, she started having regrets, and pretty soon, she just couldn't get out of here fast enough. And she had 5 major complaints. So while we're here, we're gonna address all 5 and see how they hold up. Jaime's first complaint was cost of living. And coming from Montana, I can see it. In Bozeman, the cost of living is 22% higher than the national average. And moving to Grass Valley, California, the average is 38% higher. I bet she felt that 16%. I bet it was a squeeze. I, on the other hand, came from San Francisco, where it's 71% higher. So I will take that 38% every day of the week and think I'm getting a deal. Before I moved here, I went through 48 states to see if any of them could be my forever home. And I will say, after traveling the whole country, the lesson I learned was that California, it's expensive for a reason. Next up, Jaime's second complaint is the inconvenience of living in this small town. And what she's talking about is shopping. Like, she couldn't even find the basics, like bra and underwear. Well, we have a Target. And if you don't like shopping at Target, then you can shop online and have any online shop deliver right to your door. And when you want to get a little bit fancy, between Grass Valley and Nevada City, we have over a dozen boutique shops that are fantastic for shopping. And I'm kind of a big girl. They have all the sizes here. I mean, like the rest of the world, it can be a little trickier, but it's available. If you're really craving that big, enormous shopping mall in the suburbs, it's 45 minutes away. And it is a commute. I don't find it inconvenient because the commute to me is absolutely beautiful as I pass through the forest on the way to the mall. And we need to get real here about convenience. Hey, city folk, how convenient is shopping? Hey, San Francisco, Macy's is gone, Nordstrom's is gone, Old Navy is gone. I could go on and on for like 45 minutes on all the places that are closed. You have to commute too, and it's probably about 45 minutes. And are you driving to the Foothill Mall in Oakland? Because there is nothing more inconvenient than having to deal with your car for the next 2 weeks because you parked in that lot. I find Grass Valley really convenient. Jaime's complaint number 3 is about the extreme weather and extreme fire hazards. And she's not wrong about that. We do have something called a fire season. And our firefighters, they work their ass off to keep this community safe. And they do a really good job. And I do have to say, weather-wise, I don't know what's happening in Bozeman, but I think the weather is the same here as across the country, but even a little bit better. We don't have the heat of Las Vegas or Phoenix, we don't have the snow of Tahoe, and we don't have that wet, sticky humidity, mugginess that you get pretty much everywhere else in the country. Living here, I don't even know I have inner thighs. I find that out when I'm in New Orleans. I live here for the weather. Jaime's complaint number 4 is she said she found it hard to connect here. And I could appreciate that. It's hard to move to a new community, especially if it's a small town. And while I can't make friends for Jaime, I can say I've found my tribe here. The area has a lot of different events, from book clubs to art shows, film festivals, and live music. There's wine tasting. You could do karaoke or trivia night. If you're open to it, this community is pretty welcoming. Number 5. Jaime felt uncomfortable with the melting pot of this community. Here's what's up. Grass Valley leans more liberal, with 56% Democrat and 41% Republican. My street is a perfect example of our community. We have 6 houses, and I'm pretty sure we're 3 and 3, conservative and liberal. And we're all really generous with each other, and we all get along just fine. The people in this area is what makes Grass Valley such a gem. And I want to get real with you for a moment, because Grass Valley, it's not diverse. There's not enough people of color here, and I'd like to change that, and many people agree. I've been here for a while, and folks say that it has changed a lot, but we still have a long way to go. But one of the things I love about being here is all the different groups. The back to the land hippies and growers, the leather and feather burner crowd, the descendants of the original miners and pioneers, the farm to forkers, and then there's the dirt bike riding, American flag loving patriots, and the ever-growing queer community. I moved to Grass Valley from San Francisco, and it has been nothing short of delightful. And when I moved here, I planned to spend my time 50-50, 50 city, 50 mountains. But once I got settled in, I never wanted to leave. I never did. I'm Wendy Newman, and I'm a realtor here in this beautiful town. And if you're in the Jaime camp, if you're like Jaime and you live here and you're sick of it and you want to get out, please reach out to me. I can be your partner to help you make that happen. And if you're thinking of moving here, please give me a call, because I can give you the grand tour and we can see together if this could be your happy place.